good morning everyone. My name is Kristin Omdahl and welcome back to Yarn on the Beach. This is episode 182 and we're here live in Southwest Florida. It's a very windy and rough day here at the beach. Pretty exciting though, and I'm halfway between Bonita Beach and Little Hickory Beach at one of the little tiny passes. What is this called? Oh, beach access number 3. And I knew that this was a spot that had a lot of turtle nests, so I wanted to be able to show you some of the activity. Since last night I saw on Naples News that there are some turtle nests hatching, and if you follow me on Instagram, I shared their post of one of the turtle nests coming through. Hi everybody, thanks for joining me live. I see DJ, Teresa, Lisa, Christine, I missed a bunch of names, Karen, Melissa. Thanks for joining me live. Oh, the mermaid emoji, my favorite. Hi Sherry. Hi Grace. Hi Rachel. Thanks for joining me live. Got some exciting things to show you. I don't see any live turtles here this morning, unfortunately, but I can show you where some of the nests have hatched. There's a special sign for it, and there was another sign that I thought it would be fun to read together. So even though it's windy and we might not stay down here that long, might be annoying to you, I'm tucked up in a little edge of the mangroves and sea oats right now, but when we walk over there it might get a little loud, and the wind's bothering my eye too. Anyway, let's go look. Let me show you. See, I'll show you where, let's see, I'm going to turn the camera around for a second. So see how tucked up I am? That's how it's staying a little bit quieter. So here's the regular nest, and there's the regular sign that we always see that tells you about how serious it is to leave them alone. And here is one of the signs that remains after they take the barricade down, because they've hatched. So this turtle nest hatched 82 hatchlings. Pretty exciting. Hi Lily, thanks for joining. Hi Elisa. And then I wanted to read this sign together with you, and it might be too small on camera, so I'll read it out loud. Loggerhead sea turtle nesting season is May 1 to October 31. Adults grow to more than 3 feet long and weigh 250 to 350 pounds. They travel thousands of miles from feeding grounds to nesting beaches. Female sea turtles nest on the same beach where they hatched. Loggerheads nest 3 to 7 times during a season, every 11 to 15 days. Each nest contains 100 plus eggs. Few hatchlings survive to adulthood. Incubation lasts 55 to 65 days. Temperature in the nest determines gender of the hatchlings. Cooler sand, mostly males. Warmer sand, mostly females. Hatchlings are about 2 inches long. They hatch at night and crawl to the lighter seaward horizon. Visible artificial lights interfere with their sea-finding ability. Never approach a sea turtle. Remove all beach furniture at night. Fill in dug holes. No flashlights or flash photography on the beach at night. Report a disoriented or lost hatchling to Turtle Time Inc. with a phone number and www.turtletime.org. How cool is that? I hope you enjoyed learning that. I know I thoroughly enjoyed learning that this morning, so I wanted to share that with all of you. And now we'll go back to our little cubby here where it's not so windy. How is the sound this morning, by the way? Grace, I'm glad you enjoyed that too. I definitely enjoyed learning that this morning, so I was excited to share it. How is the sound with all of the wind? Is it bothering anybody? Sound is fine. Okay, good. Hi Edna. Thanks Christy. Brenda, thank you. KB is fine with the sound. Good. Excellent. Okay, then we'll stay. And as long as I keep my eyes out of the direction of the wind, they're not stinging so bad. Okay, can hear me well. Wonderful. I'm not going to knit or crochet this morning because there is one pet peeve I have about knitting and crocheting in the water. That is not good. Oh, thanks Sherry. These are a free pattern on my website and here on my YouTube channel. It's called the Beaded Tassel Earring Pattern, and super easy to make. And these are done in Be So Fine yarn in color Pure Gold. from India. So easy to make. They take just a couple of minutes to make, maybe 5 minutes per earring. They make great gifts, and they're great with combining. I mean, make them in a bunch of colors, and you can pop them on with any outfit then, which is what I do. And I'm wearing them with one of the batwing tops in my Amazon shop. It's a batwing shape with the cold shoulder. Super easy to wear, and this is the lighter purple of the two purples in that category listing, or in that listing. Good morning, Yana. Thanks for joining. Lisa likes making the tassel earrings too. Awesome. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people have made them. I'm really happy to hear that. I think it'd be really fun to do some new designs of them, adding flowers or little motifs to the top. I think that would be super cute. And for those, some people don't like how long mine are. It's super simple to change that. Just trim them shorter, and that's all you have to do. The one thing that I like to make sure of is make sure that they don't hit your collarbone, because if they were too long, they'd rest on your collarbones, and then I don't think that's nearly as attractive as watching them swish while you move your head, or as the wind comes by. Good morning, Pamela. Thanks for joining live. Yeah, so I have yarn with me, but I don't think I'm going to craft this morning. Notice KB said she doesn't like to spin when it's windy either. Sherry likes one of the tips I said. Okay, good. I don't remember what tip I gave. Oh, maybe for where to trim these, yes. The hats need to be reworked. Oh, Lisa's making some of these for customers. Awesome. You know, this is a great candidate for making things for sale because it's low labor. You know how we've talked about that before. It's, you know, when you're going to make things for other people for sale, you got to try to find things where you get the most bang for your buck with low labor. It's the best way to find a way to still make a profit, right? So because these are so easy to make, or so quick to make, they're easy too. It's a great way to get better value for your time when you're selling. Definitely. Anytime you can find something that takes less time to make than something else, it's a better candidate for selling. Nikki started the Brooklyn shawl. Wonderful. That's from Motif Magic. I'm thinking about converting that into a skirt. What does anybody think about that? Like to do a skirt that comes to a point, maybe? Maybe. Not sure if that'll be attractive or not, but I like the idea of using it. Teresa, as long as somebody asks me permission and I have the final word on it, yes, I do give permission for selling selling items made with my patterns, yes. But it's on a case-by-case basis, and it's based on the information that I hear. But yep, I give permission lots. Yeah, Yana likes crochet skirts too. Lisa likes the pointed idea for the skirt. Okay, so you know, sometimes things get too matchy-matchy and then they look like costume, and sometimes they don't, and sometimes asymmetrical is not attractive, so I'm still deciding in my head whether one point in the front and in the back, point in the front, back, right and left side, or point in the sides only, or one point in the side. So there. Oh, that'll be pretty, Nikki. Darlene, happy birthday. Stacy, ruffle hems are beautiful on skirts. Yes. Ooh, or we could add the motifs just to the end and make them fuller than the skirt, and then the motifs are the ruffle. That would be pretty too. That would be pretty too. So many possibilities. Gosh, once you even just narrow it down, what is my thought on making a jumpsuit? You mean a romper, or you mean a full jumpsuit? Best yarns for dresses and skirts? I have been really happy with all of the dresses and skirts that I've made in my bamboo yarns. I've done dresses in Be So Fine and Be So Sporty, both totally gorgeous. And my newer linen yarn, Be So Fresh, also makes gorgeous skirts and dresses. So I would start there. Yay, lots of happy birthday messages for Darlene. Thanks, Carmen. It's actually really crazy up here, so sometimes I say it out loud, and once I start saying the stuff out loud, I know it sounds a little crazy, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. Lots of happy birthday messages. This is great. Lots of crochet jumpsuits on the catwalk. Interesting. I haven't seen that. If you feel you'd like to share that with me, please send me a link, because I'm curious to see what you're talking about. And yeah, I'm curious to see what you're talking about. I would love to see what crochet jumpsuits are on the catwalk, because that sounds awfully Charlie's Angels-ish too. DJ would like to know if I could consider sharing my weight loss journey. Pretty simple, and I haven't really, I've kind of plateaued right now, but I am mostly eating fish and vegan. I've cut out meat and dairy from my diet. My eye's better, Kimberly, but a little sensitive with the salty wind here this morning, but that could just be normal and not have anything to do with my burn. Yeah, so I've heard that the 60s and 70s are coming back a little bit, and I'm pretty excited about that, because actually it's twofold story. Back in college, I took an introduction to film class, and in it we had to pick a movie to write a 12-page research paper, and I was like, oh, twist my arm, I guess I should pick my favorite movie. And at the time, The Godfather Part 1 was my favorite movie, so I had to watch the movie over and over and over again to come up with my concept for this research paper, and it was so funny and so awesome. And now that I've heard that there's going to be a 60s and 70s revival, and I'm up for it. You know, sometimes you're up for trends and sometimes you're not. And so you'll see that I have some new colors coming in Be So Sporty yarn right now. I have 5 new colorways that will launch on Monday. So if you've signed up for my newsletter, you'll be the first to see when those become available. I'll also probably bring them down to the beach for Yarn on the Beach on Monday, so you can see the colors at the beach. But what I'm thinking right now is, oh, these look a lot like different outfits that I remember on Charlie's Angels. So I'm thinking, I guess I've got to go back and watch a marathon of all 5 seasons to find the outfits that I've in my head and actually get pictures of them to show pictures of the outfits with the yarn. And so twist my arm, I guess I'm going to watch a Charlie's Angels marathon this weekend. And so it's reminded me of my days in college with that film class, and I'm also excited to do it because especially there's a lime green color that I made that reminds me of a dress that Kelly Garrett wore when she was undercover in Mexico trying to find Escobar and his drug kingpins. And it was this beautiful emerald green silk dress. And so I've got to go and look that up. And then I think during the roller derby episode, I think one of the girls wore a satin bomber jacket that had like a bright orange peach tone to it. So I'm hoping to find that one for the orange that I dyed. And so of the different 5 colors that I dyed, I'm going to find outfits that I somewhat recollect from the show and then name the colors after the characters. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a simple little limited edition set of colors. Not sure if I'll do them again, but I just thought it'd be really fun to pay homage to my favorite show of all time. Okay, lots of people have been seeing crochet rompers. Yeah, I definitely want to see this. So anybody that wants to send me the link to what you've seen, I'd love to see it. Because yes, those would be fun to make. I mean, jumpsuits are pretty much dresses with, you know, the crotch added. It's not that big a deal. It's not like we'd make it super fitted. Yeah, great music too. I love the cars in that show. The cars were awesome too. Brady Bunch was a fun show too, yes, but it didn't have the style that Charlie's Angels had. I've always loved the style from Charlie's Angels, even when it's gone out of fashion. Brady Bunch, I don't know if I really ever related to the style of the show, but I loved the characters and the warm feeling of it. Jumpsuit's coming back. Cool. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, it was polyester, but that's the beauty of when trends come back. You can redo them better, right? I have no problem with fashion trends coming back because it's always the new and improved version. So we can do those colors and get inspired by the things that they did in polyester, but we can do them with better fibers now. We have better options now, and that's what makes it fun to redo trends, is that you're not doing them exactly the same, you're doing them better. Hi Anna Maria, thanks for joining. We've got another DJ this morning. Good morning. Hi Ruthie. Kimberly, you know what would be fun too is to make bell-bottom gussets out of existing jeans that aren't bell-bottom. I'll show you what I mean. It's something that I've been thinking about doing, and that would be to, see if I can do it. You would want to cut, you would take this seam out here, and maybe this is a bad example because they're cropped jeans, but if you took that seam out and added a panel of knit or crocheted lace, then you could make a bell-bottom. So imagine that this cuff came all the way down, right? You would open up the seam from here to here and add a triangle piece of crochet or knit lace or motifs, and you could make bell bottoms out of that. I think it'd be fun to open up the entire panel of a pair of jeans to do that too. If I ever really sink my teeth into the crochet on fabric concept for like a whole collection, that would definitely be a candidate for it for sure. And like, forget this top, but imagine if this had a solid sleeve here and you took the seam out and added a lace panel there and knitting or crochet. It'd be beautiful. And if you bought something a little too small, you would want to probably buy it a little too small to do that sort of stuff, because then that would open it up and make it fit. Sharon, oh, Sharon's in Fort Myers Beach. You're right up there. Hi, Sharon. Somebody had a Camino, I think. 72 Camino. Skirts with thick yokes. What about skirts with thick yokes? It would just need to be much smaller in the capris, you know, you'd have to do it smaller, or just do an edging all the way around the bottom, or do fringe or tassels around the bottom of jeans. That would be cute too. Yeah, I'm getting, I think, broken messages here. I'm not sure what the crochet design is related to the thick yoke on the skirt, not sure. Yep, always ideas. Thank goodness. Thanks, Grace. Yana. Oh, wow, wonderful. Congratulations, Yana. Yeah, there's so many different ways you could embellish jeans. You could embellish the pockets. You could embellish the holes. You could actually, without cutting jeans, you could embellish all the way down here, too. Or you could embroider them, or you could embellish them with motifs, all sorts of different ways. And then once you came down to the cuff at the bottom, you could just embellish from there down, you could embellish on top of it, or you could cut that seam and create some volume there too. I mean, actually, I guess we could do a whole collection just on jeans alone. How fun would that be? As much as I love jeans, I wouldn't mind that at all. Farrah crocheted bright yellow bikini top. Yeah, there was actually a lot of hand knit and crochet items on Charlie's Angels too. Over the 5 seasons, there were crochet bikinis, there were crochet bikini tops, there were knit and crocheted bags, there were knit and crocheted sweaters. Oh my gosh, embellishing jean jackets, yes. And how about getting a bleach pen and drawing a design on the back of a jean jacket? I've been wanting to do that forever. Yeah, maybe we just do a book on, you put doilies on jeans. Cool. never heard of a bleach pen. Yeah, they sell them Walmart, grocery stores, all sorts of places. It's been on my list of things to do that I haven't done. I have a room divider at home that I'm dying to turn into a mermaid scale room divider, and I can't wait to show you what I'm talking about, and it's going to be gorgeous, but I need to find time to do it. So I bought a super inexpensive room divider on Amazon. I was like, I love room dividers. Yeah, Tide pen. Yeah, it's like that. Maybe it's Clorox, I don't know. So it's a combination of inspiration from different Pinterest things about mermaid wall art, but I want to apply it to a walled room divider. And room dividers are expensive. I've seen them go for like $200 and $300. Even in the thrift stores around here, they want over $100 for them. So I found one a metal one that you put together on Amazon for like $39. So I was like, that's more like it. And so got it home, it's fine, and now it's time to embellish it. And I'm going to show how to design how to DIY it in 2 or 3 different ways using yarn or crafts. And the first idea I have is to make a mermaid scale, like a mermaid tail, and it's going to be really pretty. But I have to find time to do it. And then my other ideas have to do with actually doing lace panels. So the mermaid scale one is going to be non-yarn related craft, and then the other ones will be yarn related craft. Lynn collects mermaids. Awesome, that's wonderful. I love to draw mermaids. And I love to look at mermaid artwork. I love lace too, Lisa. Alright, I think I'm going to cut it short this morning. My eyes are burning out here, so if you don't mind, let's take this last minute here to look out at this beautiful view and soak in the sound of these rough waves today. How exciting! And set our intentions for the day. Maybe channel some of this powerful energy. There's a lot of power in those waves. Thanks so much, everybody, for taking time out of your busy Saturday to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise, the sound of these big, beautiful waves, the beautiful scenery, the baby turtle nests chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Bye!